Hello, I'm Chad Trench, the owner of Crossroads Home Inspections, and I would like to take this opportunity to invite you into a unique home inspection experience. The first thing that we want to focus on is making sure that your needs and concerns are met before, during, and after the inspection. Secondly, we focus on is an honest and informative report. Our reports are filled with 4-color photos and descriptions and detail as to what we found and recommendations in regards to repairs. Thirdly, what we want to focus on is creating an atmosphere of trust between you and us. We want you to be here at the inspection so that you can answer or ask any questions that you have, and we can show you firsthand what is going on. And fourthly, once the report is done, we don't just hand that to you and be done, but we focus on you again still after the report and make sure that we follow up with phone calls and everything like this to make sure that your answers are still continue to be answered. One of the major components in a house is the electrical work. What we do is we do take off the electrical box and make sure to take a look at the service coming in, take a look at the breakers, that they're properly installed, and that all wires are properly secured. In addition to taking a look at the outlets inside the house and taking a look inside the electrical box, we also come outside and we take a look at the utility service, making sure that the pole is secured, and also making sure that the grounding system is properly installed. In a home, it is very important to make sure that the water heater is functioning at the time of the inspection. We take a look at the plumbing and the electrical that is ran into it. We also, if it is a gas water heater, make sure that the flue is properly supported and vented out of the house. We also take a look at anything that's added to the house in regards to a deck. If your house has a deck, we'll take a look at that, making sure that the beams are supported underneath correctly, that nails aren't popping, that boards don't become a trip hazard, and also just the overall maintenance of the deck. We also take a look at the ventilation for your crawl space, making sure that the crawl space is properly vented, taking a look and making sure that on the foundation we don't see any kind of unusual cracking, and then also making sure that the water is moving away from the house properly. We also make sure we get up onto the roof when at all possible. We'll take a look at the ridge venting, we take a look at your siding and the trim of the house. We'll make sure the condition of the shingles, we take a look at your soffit venting to make sure the attic is venting properly, the gutters, making sure the flashing is done properly, and also taking a look at the flashing around your windows. In addition to the roof and attic and crawl space and foundation of a house, we also take a look at another major component is the heating and cooling system. On the cooling system, we'll make sure that lines are properly insulated and properly ran and supported, and then also things that are properly cleaned and maintained for you. Aside from the fact of taking a look at the house itself, we also take a look at the environment, the outside of the house, making sure that the branches are away from the roof line and the side of the house that can cause damage, making sure that the slope, the grade of the land is going away from your house to keep water away from the foundation, and also that the vegetation is kept properly away from the foundation so that ants and insects do not get inside the house. For more information, please feel free to contact me at area code 317-997-5887 or visit my website at crossroadshomeinspections.net. All emails and phone calls are returned within 15 minutes so that we can get your home inspection scheduled within 12 to 24 hours.